Hello Aquarius, welcome to your reading for July. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. I'm pulling a Celtic cross for you today, and we're starting off with a couple of star code oracles. Oh, nice. We have fifth house and we have solar calm. My goodness, how appropriate. These cards are very, very similar. Now, a solar calm happens when there are very few sunspots on the sun's surface. Everything slows down, right? The growth of trees even slows down. The wind slows down. Everything is languid, right? And whenever there is a solar calm, the right side of our brain becomes quicker. We become more creative. We become more inclined towards art, music, theater. Now, the fifth house talks about exactly that. It talks about leisure. It talks about romance. It talks about art. So I feel like right now you may be focusing less on logic and facts and numbers and more on the finer arts, more on romance, dating, or just keeping yourself happy with color. Let's see. What do we have with the tarot? And I think this is a great time to embrace your creative spirit, because we are in Cancer season and Cancer is one of the most creative signs of the zodiac. Oh, beautiful. We have the Six of Wands and we have the Ten of Pentacles. Now, this could mean a couple of things. Since the Ten of Pentacles is a crossing card right here, I feel like with the Six of Wands, you want to be seen, all right? I did speak about theater. That could apply for a few of you, but you want to be seen. You want a certain kind of attention and you want a certain kind of public recognition. But with the Ten of Pentacles, it is possible that for some of you, your families may be getting in the way of that. It's possible that you want to make it out on your own, but your families are holding you back because of tradition. Doesn't have to apply for everybody. For the others, I think with the Six of Wands, again, that kind of victory that you are hoping for, it may not be showing its face just yet. With the Ten of Pentacles, for some of you, it's possible that your goal is to have that generational wealth, for you to have that legacy of love with somebody, but it's just not showing up. Now, I was shuffling and this flipped over. Your focus is the Emperor. It's possible for some of you that this is a boss, or it is a father or a father figure, or somebody with a little touch of too much pride that is getting in the way of that. Now, this could even be your own energy. It's possible that you are too focused on elevating yourself to a certain level that you are ignoring the steps that you need to take to get there. I feel like you want to quickly jump from step 1 to step 1000. You know what I mean? Because that focus is there of you wanting to achieve something, of you wanting to achieve some kind of victory here. But I feel like there are boundaries that you need to set. There are rules that you need to set for yourself in order to see the success. Let's see what is in the recent past for you. Temperance. I feel like you were very patient in the past. You were very temperate in your energy. You were very kind of patient. It was a que sera energy, that you were looking at a glass as a glass, not a glass half full, not a glass half empty. You were in a very temperate state of positive and negative, there wasn't too much of one thing, you know what I mean? Let's see, what is your strength? This could even be a Sagittarius for you in the past, it's possible. Your strength is your wisdom. Your strength is your spirituality. Your strength is the lessons you have learned in the past and the application of them in a wise way. The wise one is also the Hierophant in the regular tarot. So I feel like you need to spend a little more time with yourself. You can hear my dogs barking in the background, ignore that. You need to spend a little bit of time with yourself and your higher self more than anything, in order to extract those nuggets of wisdom and use them in a wise way for yourself. That's absolutely wonderful. For some of you, it is also possible that not just your spirituality, but this could represent a spouse. It could represent a higher level of commitment that is your strength. All right, let's see. What is your immediate future? We have the Six of Cups. That's interesting. Your immediate future could be nostalgia in the sense of somebody coming back from the past. The Six of Cups can talk about a soulmate, which is somebody you've known before in your previous lifetime coming back in. It could be a childhood sweetheart, it could be an ex, it could be some kind of happy memory that comes about again for you for another visit. So I'm not clarifying, I'm keeping these readings as crisp as I can. So take it how it resonates. Now, how are you showing up to this reading, Aquarius? Goodness me. You are showing up as the magician. You are showing up as a master manifester. You are showing up as somebody who is more than capable of creating the life of your dreams. You are showing up as somebody incredibly powerful who is using all the elements, earth, air, fire, water, in a very, very wise way. I feel like you're manifesting from a beautiful place here, Aquarius. This entire blob right here about pride and ego that I was talking about, I feel like this is a temporary situation. This is just a spark that hits you every once in a while. But overall, I'm getting a very mature energy from you. Let's see. What is your external influence that you may or may not be aware of? Nine of Swords. There is something that is stressing you out. There could be nightmares. There could be a sense of your subconscious mind not being at ease. I would highly recommend, now I've said this to you before, I would highly recommend that you keep a dream journal. That's really going to help you remember your dreams when you wake up. You may not be sleeping as well as you hope to. And if you're into crystals, I highly recommend you work with selenite or celestite or even amethyst. I feel like that will help you go straight to bed. But your subconscious mind is a little at dis-ease right now. It is likely. All right. Let's see your hopes and your fears. My goodness, my dogs are really at it today. Anyway, hopes and fears, awakening. Interesting. So this could mean a couple of things. It is possible that you are waiting for a reunion. You're hoping for a reunion with somebody from the past. I see that coming about. Or it is also possible that you may feel like you are stuck. You may feel like you're not being able to evolve into the best version of yourself. But your strength is the Hierophant. Your strength is the wise one. Your strength is the wisdom that you're inherently born with as an Aquarius. Right? So bank upon that wisdom. Use it to your advantage. Read more books. Talk to more interesting people. Talk about interesting things. You know what I mean? Travel, expand your mind, expand your horizons, and then you'll see how easy it is to have that awakening. And indulge in creativity. Express yourself through art, poems, writing, whatever it may be. And that awakening will be just one knock away. All right, let's see your potential outcome. The King of Swords, you in your energy. I like that. Creating healthy boundaries, setting your own rules. Now, the King of Swords is a part of the Emperor. The Emperor embodies all the four kings. But you showing up as the King of Swords is a beautiful energy for me because it means that you are going to be authentic to yourself. The King of Swords does not break any rules, regardless of pride and ego. The King of Swords sets his own rules or her own rules, no gender in tarot, and makes sure that they are followed. And I feel like you're going to be able to do that successfully for yourself. Very, very interesting. Bottom of the deck, stunning. Sun, the Death card, 8 of Pentacles, the Star, the 9 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the 4 of Cups. All right, listen. It's an incredibly transformative time for a lot of people, especially because so many planets are in retrograde. All right, that transformation is always and always going to bring about a good shift, no matter how difficult that transformation may be. Whatever it is that you are hoping to achieve right here, make sure you're willing to sacrifice something in order to achieve it. Because if you're not sacrificing, let's say your time, money, energy, resources, there is nothing that you can be rewarded with. There's nothing that's going to come about as a bonus. Does that make sense? So be ready to forego something. Get out of that stubbornness. Be a little more fluid. You are a fixed air sign. Try and adapt a little more to your mutable nature that you are also born with, and you'll see that transformation coming about for you very quickly. More quickly than it normally would have. Okay? All right, let's get you a couple of tea leaves. to close off the reading. This is one of the quickest readings I've done today. It was just so, well, easy. Muddled, unclear thinking. Let's get one more for this. I feel like the King of Swords showing up is telling me that this unclear thinking will be lifted soon enough. Waiting for news, package, letter. If you are waiting for a particular kind of awakening, I feel like that is going to be coming about for you very, very soon. Great, good fortune. I think you're worrying about nothing, Aquarius. Let's get a couple more. Firecracker, excitement. I think there are good things coming in. I feel like dog, protection from a powerful friend. That's very important. As a communal being, as the ruler of the 11th house, I feel like you don't give the people that you're surrounded with enough credit. There are people who have your back. Sun, happiness and well-being. You have 2 suns officially. Absolutely stunning reading. Make sure you are sleeping well. Have some chamomile or valerian root tea before sleeping. That is going to do you wonders. And make sure you trust your relationships. And make sure you adapt to change in a healthy way. Make sure you are not so stoic in your energy that blessings can't come into you, in for you. All right. That was your reading, Aquarius. I hope it helped you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.